self-development LET. Why do insects flock to lights at night? Why do insects flock to lights at night? For a long time, people thought they simply liked the light or sought warmth, but recent research suggests it's something else entirely. Deep in the mountains of Costa Rica, researchers found insects flying in chaotic orbits around artificial lights. The reason insects flock to the lights isn't because they like them, but because they use them as a reference point to balance themselves in flight, a phenomenon known as backlight reflex, which means that insects try to orient themselves by flying with their backs to the brightest light. This is because insects are so light that they need an additional point of reference to orient themselves. Instead of using the ground's reaction force during flight, insects try to balance themselves with their backs to the brightest point in the sky. Before humans invented artificial light, the moon and stars served this purpose. However, since then, artificial light has become very disorienting to insects because of its close proximity. However, artificial light is not the same as natural moonlight. Artificial light in close proximity causes insects to circle around it, confusing them in the process. This confusion interferes with important behaviors like mating, feeding, and predator avoidance. In short, artificial light poses a major threat to insect survival and reproduction. These problems can affect the entire insect ecosystem. Insects play an important role in pollinating plants and in the food chain of many ecosystems. When insect populations decline, crops that rely on plant pollination can suffer. And this can also affect the survival of a variety of animals, including humans, so the disruption of insects by artificial lighting could lead to a much bigger problem than we realize. To reduce the impact of artificial lighting, researchers suggest reducing the use of lights, using LEDs with lower color temperatures, and shining lights down instead of up. These small changes can go a long way toward preserving the ecosystems of insects. These measures can be especially effective in reducing light pollution in urban areas and help insects behave more naturally. Light is an important factor for insects as it provides them with direction, so shouldn't we rethink the impact of artificial light on our surroundings? With a little effort, we can make a big contribution to providing a better environment for insects and protecting entire ecosystems. Small changes like reducing the use of artificial light and using it correctly when necessary can add up to a big difference. It's important to think about how the small steps we take now can have a big impact on insects and nature in the future. Source: Alison Hirschlag, BBC Future. Thanks for walking.